I'm outside. All right. Hey, just a quick thing so I don't forget. Watched Kai's, looked at Kai's stuff last night on the web, uh, and was thinking what immediately came to mind was, uh, we if we only used Kai just to capture the beauty of the place, um, uh, incredibly hyper beautiful imagery from the farm itself, and try to translate why it is I'm so attracted to growing on this property. Um, I think that could be, in some ways, all we need. Um, so we could definitely 2-tier or 3-tier our budget, so that if Kai came in with an amount, it costs for X amount of hours, it costs this much money, we could definitely create our budget that could, at least on this initial level, go for this incredibly beatific shots, and then use my footage interspersed. And if we raise it, if we feel like we can raise more money through Kickstarter, then we could cover more of what he could do. But at least on this initial small level, depending on what kind of number can be extracted from him, basically per hour, we could just use him for that. He's a cinematographer, dude. When you look at his stuff, this is a cinematographer we're talking to, not an editor. And so, and he's good. I mean, he's good. We can get some incredible looking shit. So let's use him for that. You know? And I think we should stop considering him as the editor. I think we should think of him purely as a cinematographer. No? Yeah, you should look at it today. I think you'll come to the same conclusion. Yeah. All right, we're on our way to the farmer's market. You worked till 2? Painting? What did you do? What were you doing? Doing the budget stuff? Oh, hold on. I can't hear you.
Continuing to do the budget stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you get it worked out?
Yeah, I did.
How much did it expand your budget by?
No, I just told them that their budget is short. At least $300,000. They need to double it.
So just for insurance purposes, you'd put it at 600 grand.
No, it's 4 now. It needs to be 8.
Yeah.
Not for insurance purposes, for just to have an art department. There's just not enough money there.
Right,
to have an art department.
I'm saying insurance purposes, covering your ass insurance is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they're interested in what happens in the camera, they need to.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they've already raised $12 million, another 600,000 ain't that much. Yeah.
Apparently,
yeah.
the money's available. So.
Yeah. Well, good. Maybe you'll get the gig.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna knock him dead at the farmer's market. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, great.
Ciao.
Have a great day.
Yeah. Bye.
How's Wally?
Yeah.
How is he?
He's okay. I had this conversation with him last night. I said, why are we doing the documentary on me? Why aren't we doing the documentary on you? You're way weirder than I am. Yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't we just do it on you? Yeah? Because a lot of times when I talk to him on the phone, I film it.
Yeah.
And he gets off on all these weird ass tangents and he starts describing his strange sexual liaisons and stuff. And Wally always...
What's strange about that?
What's not? And because everything that Wally does and everything that Wally's ever done since I've known him for 30 years is strange.
Right.
There's no way around it. It's not like it's some big aberrant things or something. It's just always the way that it's almost... Wally moves through the world in a strange way. I mean, most people would consider Wally a very strange man. And he always has been. And he's always trying to fit in, which I always think is funny because he should just give up the ghost at some point, you know, and just say, hey, I am who I am and whatever. But he doesn't. He's always had this struggle ever since I've known him. You know, he was odd as a child. He was odd as an adolescent. And he's odd as an adult. And this is just the way it is. And so he's always trying to fit in. And I'm surprised it doesn't lessen in him that desire to be not necessarily part of the mainstream, because he couldn't if he wanted to, but I don't even know why he bothers with other people's concerns. So because the film is so much about persona and the invention of a persona and the East Side of Tomato King and trying to call into question notions of persona in general for all of us, you know, Wally's a much better example of that than the East Side Tomato King is, as far as I'm concerned. You know?
Yeah.
So we'll see how much of a major player he ends up to be in the documentary with all these fucking weird stories he tells me all the time. Part of it is the way he tells them. Part of it is, you know, his take on them. It just ends up to be one weird fuckfest. So yeah, but it's